From MattPat entering U.S. politics after his YouTube retirement,
every congressional district has itself a creator-led business,
to Filthy Frank re-emerging as a chart-topping singer.
My biggest accomplishment, I think going #3 on Billboard.
Here are 10 YouTubers who work very interesting jobs now. Starting with MattPat, whose tearful farewell to YouTube marked the start of a new chapter in his life. On June 10th, 2025, the longtime host of Game Theory took the internet by surprise when he revealed his ambition to protect and support the digital creator ecosystem as a politician. He would start by raising awareness around issues such as online privacy, responsible AI, and child safety.
Creators are some of the first people, the first businesses to actually have to confront these issues head first on a daily basis. And it's our hope through this creator caucus and through the conversations that it's going to inspire that
bro looking mad fly. I wonder what he thinks about like all this like new censorship that YouTube's doing now with like the ID checks and stuff. I wonder what he's thinking about that and like what his opinion on that is.
We can help educate legislators on these fast-moving, ever-evolving issues.
But those conversations aren't just limited to ethics and privacy, with Matt also calling for economic support for creators.
Things like clarification of tax codes for a new category of entrepreneur and access to small business support and resources.
And even though Matt hasn't officially run for office, the internet is already picturing a future campaign against a fellow creator. With a mission based on creator advocacy, Matt has made a
Who do you think would win, MrBeast versus MattPat? I think MrBeast got like the popularity type shit, but I think MattPat got like that good like reputation because like bro, MrBeast be doing like some suspicious shit. Like you saw all that controversy, Lunchables, Logan Paul, like all this shit. I feel like MattPat, you know, he's a family man. He's doing good shit, you know what I'm saying?
Thoughtful and constructive shift towards politics, unlike Phidias, who took a chaotic path to the European Parliament. Starting his career in 2019 with challenge videos and public stunts, Phidias slowly made a name for himself on YouTube. But after collaborating with popular vlogger Eric 2 years later, including a challenge that saw him jump out of a plane in his boxers, Phidias started receiving even more attention. This guy puts so much work into his videos. Get him to 1 million. With his popularity reaching new heights when he won a Lamborghini from MrBeast, Phidias doubled down on his over-the-top content. But things took a turn for the worse when he decided to travel across Japan for free in October 2023. In the challenge, Phidias documented himself sneaking onto public transit by locking himself inside train bathrooms to avoid paying.
The whole time in the bathroom.
And while he thought it was a clever trick, a bus driver eventually called the police on him, leading to an interrogation. Safe to say, this daring stunt backfired, damaging his reputation as a content creator, forcing Phidias to return to Cyprus and continue vlogging for a year before a politician convinced him to run for parliament. And while he initially treated it like another fun challenge,
he announced his candidacy wearing 3 ties in his underwear. So we thought he was joking.
It wasn't long before his campaign started gaining momentum. From participating in activities like running 80 kilometers across the island to debating seasoned politicians with zero formal training, Phidias managed to earn the public's trust. And this helped him secure 19.4% of the total votes and become an independent member of the European Parliament. With Phidias now navigating the halls of the EU, he has improved his credibility despite a controversial past.
I like how he was able to change from his past, like, you know, doing those stunts and stuff. Some of them were pretty good. Like that one Japan one was like messed up probably for sure. But yeah, I like how he was able to like turn it around and, you know, like do good stuff for his country and like for the entire EU, man. That's cool.
Danny, who wasn't involved in any drama when he quietly decided to follow his passion over a YouTube career. From October 2018 to January 2022, Danny was a beloved indie game developer for over 3.5 million subscribers. As his projects gained widespread attention, his videos consistently amassed millions of views and earned him collaborations with prominent names like MrBeast. But his popularity would reach its peak in December 2021 when he released released Crab Game, a Squid Game parody that was downloaded over 10 million times. Yet, despite this momentum, Danny stopped uploading after this project, hinting at a possible break in his last video.
If I update the game, people tell me to stop updating it. If I don't, people tell me to update the game. So for my own mental health and just stress levels, I don't think I will be working much on the game anymore.
Initially, this seemed no different from his usual long gaps between uploads, and fans made light of the situation.
Back in the day, bro, this game was mad fun though.
Danny is like my dad. He gives me 10 minutes of joy and then leaves for 1 year. But with no official updates over the next 2 years, the internet started speculating about his well-being. Eventually, an older clip of Danny talking about Carlson, a 3D game he had been developing since 2020, resurfaced on the internet.
The pressure it's kind of insane. And people will ask about Carlson no matter where I go or what I do. Even like Steam, Intel, Nvidia, Epic Games, like all these massive companies. They're all like sending me emails asking where Carlson is.
And Danny would even highlight the kind of abuse he had to deal with because of the excitement around Carlson.
Like I don't even comment on YouTube videos anymore because people will just tell me to f off and work on Carlson, which is like, okay. It's at the point where
Like, that's actually just, like, messed up. Like, bro, he's just trying to watch a YouTube video like you, bro. His entire life doesn't have to be slaving away at a game. Come on, man.
I'm actually getting, like, death threats in my inbox because I'm not posting Carlson devlogs, and it's
This is what I've been talking about, bro. Like, people just say shit on the internet because, like, they're anonymous and they won't face, like, any repercussions at all. It's crazy that they're sending death threats because of, like, a video game that he is, like, making. Like, bro, what? Like, this is not that serious. Like, they don't even mean it, first of all. It's all like bullshit like that from like people who don't mean it and are just saying shit because like they want to get like a reaction or like they want to know that they got a reaction or something. But it's still like scary because like what if like one of them like isn't joking and it's like maybe like the 0.0001% chance that they're not. Oh no, that's actually scary.
kind of weird.
While the confession helped fans understand his situation, a 2024 Reddit post from Dan's close friend further assured everyone that he was doing okay. Danny is doing well and working on YouTube-related projects, but he's taken breaks due to burnout and project scope. Some features are being saved for future updates to release the project sooner. With the weight of public expectation forcing him to pause his YouTube career, Danny continues to work on game development behind the scenes. Much like Corpse Husband, who quit YouTube to focus on music after intense expectations around his appearance. Before gaining instant popularity for his deep voice, I wonder if I can relate to that, Corpse had already spent years narrating horror stories on his YouTube channel. These early uploads laid the foundation for Corpse to reveal his soon-to-be-loved feature during the Among Us boom in 2020. Despite never revealing his face, Corpse amassed over 7 million subscribers, with fans and fellow creators alike obsessed with his voice.
Corpse, can I just borrow the voice for like 5 minutes?
What would you do with it?
I don't know, like call my dad or something.
But while his voice propelled him to online stardom, it also invited speculation over his physical appearance, leading to an alleged doxing incident in 2021, after which his fans rushed to support him. Whether this is him or not, I can say he has a beautiful personality which makes him a beautiful person. Despite the support, Corpse felt the pressure, admitting that he had even more
People gotta stop having like crazy expectations for VTubers, bro. You know, like one thing that I think is like, bro, like these a lot of these VTubers might be like super chopped, bro. And I just want to put this out there right now. I'm the most chopped person on the planet, bro. So don't expect crazy shit if you ever see my face, bro. I'm pretty chopped, so just letting everybody know not to have any high expectations.
reason to remain faceless now.
I feel like I have to be really, really careful again. I feel like I would be happier in a world where I could be myself openly and not worry about like hiding from everybody. But I do think it's also the best decision for me because I don't think I could handle that many people like judging me at once.
Eventually, in November 2021, Corpse would stop uploading on his main channel altogether. Instead, he redirected his creative energy into music, a passion he has been nurturing since the age of 12. Since then, his music channel has grown to over 2
Hey, at least I think Pro probably made hella millions and then he quit, right? So it's like, it's not like he needs to work. So I hope he's doing good these days.
0.8 million million subscribers, especially after collaborations with popular artists like Machine Gun Kelly. And even though his last public activity dates back to October 2023, fans continue to wish him well. I'm really sorry that people are so cruel. You didn't deserve that. No one does. Hope all is well. But while Corpse retreated from YouTube to keep protecting his identity, Belle Delphine exposed even more of herself after quitting the platform. Belle began uploading to YouTube in 2016 with makeup tutorials and room tours, but it wasn't until she leaned into cosplay that her online presence took off, a move that would turn out to be intentional on her part.
There's so many cute girls on the internet. I need to do something that will make people even say negative things about me, or just have a conversation. Having a conversation is how you propel things on the internet.
Her plan initially worked, with cosplays and other forms of physical comedy giving her even more attention. Rather than stepping back, however, Belle responded by launching one of her most infamous projects, Gamergirl Bathwater. Gamer subs, if you're listening, don't do this. Whatever you do, don't do this. The $30
Wait, doesn't Gamer Subs already have a flavor like that or something like that?
jars sold out within days, but with headlines alleging that they spread herpes, it wasn't long before Belle found herself at the center of controversy again, prompting her to take a temporary break. Ventures.
Well,
Bro, whoever bought this shit, you are so weird, bro. You are so weird.
just say it. I think we're all like the main people on OnlyFans are roughly earning the same, I think, from what I know, and at the moment it's like $1 million a month.
And while she rarely engages with YouTube now, her fans continue to express themselves on the platform. I kind of feel bad for her. She got lost. I hope one day she starts taking care of herself. As a result, some on the internet remain hopeful about her future. Unlike Maya Higa, who already has the internet's respect after shifting her focus from vlogging to work at a non-profit. Maya began sharing content in early 2019, often interacting with animals and participating in activities like falconry. But what started as a niche interest evolved rapidly after she featured an unexpected companion.
You know what's crazy? Like all these people that leave and shit and like do other stuff. Like it must be mad easy to do that. Like follow your passions now once you got like 10 mil in the bank. Like, okay, bro, yeah, I'm chilling now.
On her stream.
His name is Bean. I didn't name him. He is a juvenile red-tailed hawk.
This moment went viral, and Maya's Twitch viewership skyrocketed, casting her into a wider spotlight. To the delight of these new viewers, she would use this fame for a good cause, launching a 21-hour livestream in February 2021 to raise money for her non-profit animal sanctuary. With the stream exceeding expectations by generating over $500,000 in funds, Maya was able to purchase a 15-acre site in Austin, Texas, to begin working on her passion project. From that point,
Yo, she got the Jurassic Park shirt on. I hope she's not trying to do some crazy shit though.
she shifted her focus to the sanctuary, often live streaming her interactions with the animals and inviting fellow streamers to visit. And while she still posts content on YouTube, it mostly revolves around her work with the sanctuary.
Doesn't she also have like that podcast with like Cutie Cinderella or something like that?
I'm gonna make this a YouTube video, but then I thought you might like to see it. Today, I will be washing my horse's butt.
This is exactly what 1 million people subscribe to see. With Maya having the support of her fans, she's able to dedicate more time to animal conservation. Much like her ex-boyfriend, MskBro, who now focuses on
That's the funniest way to introduce MskBro, bro.
running his own gym. MskBro first rose to prominence on Twitch and YouTube, ultimately joining the content collective One True King. With his streams earning him over 1 million subscribers and appearances in viral charity events, MskBro quickly established himself as a popular streamer. But by early 2024, streaming was no longer his sole focus, as he partnered with fellow streamer Nut to unveil the Iron Forge Gym in Austin, Texas. Rather than using the gym as a backdrop for content, MskBro and Nut positioned it as a serious fitness center for both pro athletes and casual influencers. Along with his own influence, MskBro would use this approach to hit his membership target during the very first day.
I'm very happy with the 100 members. On the first day at 4 o'clock, 100 members is pretty nuts. That's as good as I can expect it to be.
Leading fans to appreciate this new venture. This is a really good thing that you're doing here. You got the power to make a big impact.
They probably get like hella people that are also like influencers and people like that getting like day passes and stuff. So they'd probably making good money off this shit too.
Which is exactly what MskBro believed he accomplished a year after opening his gym.
What's showing across this first year is that we've created an ecosystem that is not just run by my social media. And that means that the gym now has the potential to continue to grow even without me being here.
But while MskBro is eager to grow his gym's combat sports team, Jake Paul made a combat sport his sole focus after years of vlogging. Even though Jake's YouTube career began at 16 with vlogs and viral challenges, he was soon testing his limits in the boxing world, starting with a first-round TKO win over Deji Olatunji. After transitioning to professional...
Bro, that ain't really like crazy because Deji is cooked, bro, at the boxing shit back in the day.
Status in January 2020 with a win over fellow YouTuber Anisan Gibb, Jake continued fighting and winning against high-profile opponents, including Nate Robinson, Tyron Woodley, and Anderson Silva. But the real turning point came in November 2024 when Jake faced former undisputed heavyweight champion Mike Tyson. With the bout drawing over 60 million concurrent streams worldwide, Jake not only won by unanimous decision, but also hit the jackpot in the process.
I made a lot of money, the most money I've made ever, but what are you gonna buy with the money? Probably a ranch. Whoa. Like a big piece of property.
It's crazy how Jake Paul really like went into all that fighting shit, and he made way more money than like all the YouTube stuff. So that was crazy. And also, bro, like Jake Paul, he's like more respectable nowadays than Logan Paul, which is not a really high bar, but yeah, it's still crazy.
However, his boxing journey has also had its setbacks, since Jake faced his first pro defeat just a year earlier after coming up short against Tommy Fury. Now that boxing is his primary focus, he continues to seek out more opponents and develop his talent management venture, Most Valuable Promotions. But while Jake seems to have anchored his future in the boxing ring, Asmongold, real name Zach Hoyt, attempted to anchor his reach in entrepreneurship. The World of Warcraft streamer first started making content in 2009.
Not just WoW no more. Like, bro's doing some political commentary these days, man.
Rising to fame over the years due to his unfiltered reactions. By October 2020, Zach decided to diversify his brand by co-funding One True King, a creator-owned network based in Austin, Texas. And since the group gained momentum after winning Best Content Organization at the 2021 Streamer Awards, Zach got the encouragement he needed to add a new venture just a year later, with this business being Starforge Systems, a pre-built gaming PC company designed to deliver high-performance machines around the creator culture. Initially, Starforge seemed a natural fit, as it combined Zach's gaming influence with products designed for streamers and enthusiasts. However, concerns over price and positioning started to emerge, especially after popular tech reviewer Linus shared his thoughts a few months after launch.
Judging the value proposition, though, is a little bit more difficult. Obviously, when compared to a DIY system, Starforge gets crushed. We were able to build something with identical specs that cost, I kid you not, $900 less.
But the real...
I mean, it's kind of stupid because, like, obviously pre-builts are going to be way more expensive for the same performance because you're paying for someone to actually think of the design, go ahead, get all those parts, and then actually go ahead and build it, which, like, takes time and experience and all that kind of stuff. So there's like a premium to it. $900 worth of premium is something which can be argued is way too high.
Issues came as a result of Zach and his team, starting with SA.
I mean, but no one is like forcing you to buy that shit. So at the end of the day, like, who really gives a shit?
Allegations against his group at OTK and reaching a breaking point with his own controversial comments about Palestinians in October 2024. With those remarks leading to major backlash and a Twitch ban, Zach issued a candid apology on X. "You guys deserve more than me saying stupid-ish like that. I'll do better," before finally stepping down from his leadership roles at both OTK and Starforge. Ever since leaving his ventures, Zach has returned to making gameplay and commentary videos. But while Asmongold's jobs ended in a controversial manner, Joji continues to work on his post-YouTube career of making music. Initially known for his Filthy Frank character, George Miller, aka Joji, built a cult-like fan base through shock humor and meme content. With alter egos ranging from Pink Guy to Salamander Man, Joji seemed intent on building a unique brand. However, it wasn't until he started uploading meme rap videos that people took notice of his true talent.
Yeah, I still wall-eating top ramen at a faster rate, and the bigger quantities it counts as when I'm slurping at this unbelievable pace. I turn the temperature up all the way to sweat up on my face.
Plot twist, the stove wasn't on, the sheer fire of the song cooked it. And with this support, Joji would slowly begin the shift towards his music career, eventually releasing an album entitled Pink Season.
Hey, I love that his first album is Pink Season, bro, because of the Filthy Frank shit. That's
in 2017,
valid, bro remembers where he came from.
Before ending his Filthy Frank persona in December of that same year with a retirement tweet. I believe an official statement as to why I'm now done with comedy is owed to my former fan base. Unfortunately, I no longer enjoy producing that content. In any event, I will strive to continue creating and developing projects I'm passionate about. From there, Joji's music career flourished, with his first step being to sign with 88 Rising, a record label supporting Asian artists. Soon after, he released his debut album, Ballads 1, which featured the hit single Slow Dancing in the Dark and led him to the top of the Billboard charts. Since then, Joji has continued to build his music career with platinum singles and global tours, leading the internet to marvel at his growth. From eating hair cakes to becoming a musical genius, Joji is truly the main character of this thing we call life. And despite his success on YouTube, Joji is clear about his most meaningful personal achievement.
My biggest accomplishment, I think going number 3 on Billboard.
Making him
Oh man, it's not Filthy Frank. Oh, I thought he was going to say that. Obviously not. Anyway, that's the end of the video. If you liked it, leave a like and subscribe to me and subscribe to Pexto, bro. It's going to be in the description. See you next time.